Everyone, Joe Thatcher here with Midwest Military Equipment out of Washington, Missouri. Behind me here is George from Texas's new M1083 Stewart & Stevenson truck. We're down in our lower finished truck lot. As you can see, these are all equipment that we currently have for sale or sold and pending equipment. Got everything lined up, but today we're going to be reviewing some of the accessories that we did on this truck. George came and purchased this truck pretty much stock from us and then had us add some additional accessories to it, and those we're going to be going over today. Starting off first, this is an M1083, so being that it's an A0 truck, it's a 3116 cat, turbocharged engine, fully mechanical, Allison MD3070 7-speed automatic transmission. This particular truck, original gear ratio is 390. That gives you a 58 miles an hour top speed. We have installed 307 gears in this truck, along with lockers and both rear differentials. The factory axles did not come with a locker. We do offer a locker kit. We do offer a high-speed gear kit for these trucks if you have one and want to put gears in it. So with that new 307 gear ratio, that's going to give you a top speed of around 68 to 72 miles an hour. Every truck's a little bit different on where they're governed at. But overall, he's going to be driving this thing back to Texas, so overall should be a lot more comfortable to cruise down the highway. You know, the biggest thing that we tell people with the highway gears is it's not necessarily about speed. What it is about lowering those RPMs at cruising speed. You know, when you're doing 58 miles an hour in these trucks, it's pretty close to redline. It's about 150 to 200 RPM off of redline. So what that highway gears allow you to do is, say you're about to hit a hill and you want to get a little more momentum, you're able to get up above, you know, that 60, 65 mark very easily to be able to crest that hill with a little bit more energy than you would naturally with the factory 390 differentials. This particular truck is actually a pretty rare truck. This actually has a factory hydraulic winch, which we'll walk over here. You can see it on the front of the truck. So this winch, being that it's a factory winch truck, it's a reversible winch, so it can pull from either the front or rear of the vehicle. It is set up with a Fairlead on it. So the Fairlead and the rollers are designed where you can run the winch cable out the rear or you can run it out the front. It's strictly controlled inside the cab. It is a complete hydraulic driven winch, so it operates off of a PTO. The winch is mounted here on the side of the vehicle. It's a 17,000 pound capacity winch. This truck overall turned out really, really awesome. Really excited to get it to George. Very happy with it. From the passenger side here, we added our new cup holder door handles to the interior. So these allow you to carry soft drink or anything like that inside the vehicle. We also put new exterior locking door handles in the truck, so that way he's able to lock the truck up. One thing while we're over here on this side, just to show you, this truck we put an 11-ton hoist in. So this is the winch or the hoist control for the dump bed itself. We've got the batteries on right now, so we'll go ahead and run it up just so we can walk around and talk about the hoist. So we offer these hoists in both an 8-ton and an 11-ton. The 11-ton's quite a bit more money than the 8-ton, but he was planning on working this truck, so obviously bigger is always better. This pendant is on about a 6-foot cord, so you can be standing like I am right now pretty much all the way outside of the truck on the passenger side. It's got a magnetic back on it, so you can stick it anywhere on the dash panel if you're going to be running it and not having to get in and out of the truck. So I'll go ahead and raise the bed all the way up. It's obviously going to be going a little bit slower because the truck is currently not running, not making electric. It's just solely relying on battery power right now. But here in a second, I'll be able to walk back and show you. We're going to run this puppy all the way up so you can see the dump angle on how we set these up. So this is actually the factory 14-foot cargo body that we've retrofitted and added this hoist to. So the nice part about our hoist kits, if you have a stand-up cargo body truck, we're able to change out just a couple of items, cut the long sills, and make a few other modifications in order to install these hoists in the truck. The 11-ton hoist versus the 8-ton hoist is a little bit more involved to install due to the overall size of the hoist. There's not, believe it or not, there's not a lot of room underneath the beds of these trucks. So as you can see, we've mounted on this particular unit, since it is an 11-ton and this is a 6x6 truck, we shifted the transmission cooler all the way to the rear. Originally, the transmission cooler is right here where this hoist would be coming down. We mounted everything underneath the bed to keep it out of the elements. So that is your electric over hydraulic double acting pump. We use KTI pumps, which are very, very good quality pumps. The hoist is a 6-inch diameter ram body and it has 20 inches of stroke. right now we probably, the way this truck was configured, we probably have, I'm gonna say probably a 48-degree dump angle, somewhere around there, 48 to 50, which going to the back of the truck here, you can see we provide the hinge pack in our kit, gussets in our kit, everything all was welded on. You don't really have to modify the back of the trucks by any means. The factory shackles still do work in the lower pin positions. We have a relocate piece for the marker lights. Also on the back of this truck, he asked us to install one of our 2.5-inch receiver hitches. So this has got our 2.5-inch receiver hitch on it as well. So that way you're able to pull a civilian trailer with it. We'll walk over to this side of the truck. You can see the transmission cooler. As we said, we shifted it back, built new brackets. The only thing with the 11-ton hoist that it's too bad, but it kind of is what it is, the factory ladder originally stores in this mount here. The factory ladder is not able to go back in, so that's what you heard in the bed whenever we raised the bed up, was the factory ladder. Going over here towards the battery box, we also installed a battery disconnect switch for them. The straight 1088 or 1088s, 1083s, 1078s never had a battery disconnect switch, so we added that. That is a lockable switch. You can flick it and lock it. So that's in the off position, so you can lock it off and then turn it back on, just like that. But overall, very, very satisfied with how this truck came out. It's going to be a good work truck for them and hopefully last quite a few years. If you want to check out any of the products that you saw in this video, we have them all listed up on our website, MidwestMilitaryEquipment.com. If you're looking for a truck, we've got plenty of them in inventory. We'd love to sell you, and we can upfit them any way, shape, or form that you might desire. We can be reached at 636-900-9046. We're trying to expand our YouTube channel, and we really like to hear people's feedback on how we're doing on our videos, so please make sure to like and comment below in the subscription, and make sure to subscribe to us as well, because the more content we can produce for you that you guys want to see, the better we can be as a company. So we appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Thank you.